Okay, so I moved to Arizona about a year and 3/4 ago. First thing I did was get involved in marijuana activism. I had been involved in marijuana activism in Oklahoma. That's where I lived before I got here. One of the first people I met was Kathy, Don. And I saw that horribly offensive county attorney, bashing my friend here. But I said to myself, fuck it. I ain't getting a haircut until marijuana is illegal. Woo! And honestly, I mean, you can find my Facebook page. I was a naval officer. Well, I was enlisted for 8 years and then I got a commission. I was in the Navy 22 years, 2 months, 4 days, 7 hours, 2 minutes, 11 seconds.
Wow.
For who's counting? And then after that, I was a school assistant principal for about 22 years. And it's really relevant. It's like, look, I drew kids in the brig for having a joint, or picking up a little tie stick, on a cruise, or picking up a little hash. I threw them in the brig. I expelled kids from high school. I did all of that stuff. You know why? Because I knew what I learned in school and what I learned in my home, that marijuana was the gateway drug, and you stick needles in your arm, and all the rest of those lies. And then my heart stopped. I had to retire. I sat in front of a computer. I watched my wife's best friend die of cancer, and I started. It's like, oh my God, what is going on? And I started digging into cancer treatments, and I came across marijuana, and I found out the truth. It offended me so greatly that we have been lied to by our government since 1937 about this healing plant. And I was, look, you remember, everybody here vets? To support and defend the Constitution. To support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I will tell you, I mean, they're not bad people. Sort of, the DEA, are they bad people? They're just doing their job.
They got 40% of them veterans, aren't they?
The Border Patrol. I live in a prison. I live in a goddamn prison. Yuma, Arizona is a prison.
Oh yeah.
You cannot leave Yuma, Arizona without the permission of the United States Border Patrol. Doesn't matter which way you go. Well, no, you can. You can go to Mexico. You go to Mexico, you just walk right in.
Yeah.
There's nobody even checking your ID card.
You're done.
But
Consuming cannabis is a human right in Mexico.
that's exactly right. It is a human right established by the Mexican Supreme Court just about a year ago. Just about a year ago.
Canada too, we're kind of surrounded by law.
So,
It's changed.
anyway,
Those
the
laws.
205, God, I was sick earlier in the week. I think I was crying on Kathy's shoulder early in the week. It's like, in Yuma, it's like, geez, I sit around my computer, all of the no signs, the local television, the local newspaper. It's like, no. We had Ryan Hurley come down and people come down from Phoenix to talk about 205, pro 205. And only 20 people showed up. It's like, oh my God, what's going on? And then I feel a lot better today, Kathy, because yesterday I got invited to go to a meeting with the mayor. It was like, I got a little rainbow here. I do some volunteer work with some gay people down in Yuma, and they wanted to do some human rights stuff. They said, well, would you come and talk to the mayor with us? And I said, well, sure. I would, I went in to talk with just one lady and myself and the mayor. And geez, the lady told me, she said, when we go in there, we're talking about human rights. We're talking about gay rights. We're not talking about marijuana, John. because she knows me, I might keep going about marijuana. And I said, okay, I'll behave. I did it another marijuana gadget. But then the mayor, we sat down, the mayor started talking about marijuana. It's like, well, I've been slamming him for a week on Facebook and in the news. But, and the mayor said, one of the things he said, he says, I don't know a single person who is for Proposition 205. And it's like, I'm a little bit speechless and stuff. I said, well, you do that, you know me. In fact, because you threw me out of City Hall when I was getting people to sign the petition, so you know me. And then I went home, and on the way home, I stopped by to see another veteran friend of mine. He's a guy older than me. And Richard said, I want to let you know. I called him for 205. Thanks, Richard. And I went home and I thought about who do I know that supports 205? And there was Richard, and there was a downtown business lady, and there was a retired businessman, who also is the chairman of the county political party, the Libertarian Party. And I came up with a list of 20, 30 people that just I know in Yuma that have either told me they voted for 205. And then, you drive down the street, and I was shocked. I come up to Gilbert this morning. I have to drop my wife off with friends for the day, and it's like they don't have any 205 signs in Gilbert.
Just a couple on our corner.
That's you in my area.
It's like, they don't have any no signs or yes signs. It's like, man, you go to Yuma, it's like every corner.
They don't want it.
But anyway.
We used to have no signs. Somebody must have.
Somebody must have done it.
Not me.
But anyway, I told the mayor, and it's true, if you don't know anybody that's for marijuana, you are just hanging out with the wrong people.
Echo chamber.
Go meet some other people.
That aren't liars.
I got a good feeling there. And I came up to meet with the statewide organization of PFLAG. I don't know if you heard of it. It's a gay advocacy group, and man, I'm a pretty old guy, but I was one of the youngest people in the room. And it was like maybe they should call it a gay retirement. But yeah, people sitting around and it's like, oh yeah, I already voted, and of course I voted for 205. Why wouldn't I? And then telling stories about, when they go RVing and stuff like that, everybody's not. But the point, to get a little bit more serious, I am so sick. I am so sick of the idea that half of the people in state and federal prisons are there because of marijuana.
Sure enough.
Half!
Right.
And John, to go on to it, when you start thinking about it, how many of them are veterans suffering from PTSD and have absolutely nobody?
They have a thing in this country called veterans courts. What the hell did they arrest the damn veterans for anyway? Marijuana?
Give me a break.
It's just, we have to correct the problem. 205 will not solve it. 205 is a step in the right direction. It's like I learned something every day about marijuana. Last week I saw the scientific study that was done. Actually, this guy got fired by the National Institutes of Drug Abuse. He was a doctor, worked at Johns Hopkins. They stopped funding his research. Doctor at Johns Hopkins, independent study by a doctor at the University of San Francisco. They asked the question, what's the most addictive substance of marijuana, cocaine, heroin, coffee, cigarettes. Coffee and cigarettes.
I'd say
My guess is cigarettes.
Well, I don't know, but what both of these doctors find out? The least addictive one is marijuana. The least addictive stuff. I know myself. It's like I started smoking when I moved to Arizona. because I got diabetes and arthritis and geez, I forget what else. It doesn't matter. You know, but I used to lay in my bed in Oklahoma and cry at night. I would cry. You know, I mean, I would, you know, it was like, I hated crying so much, and I tried not to make any noise because I didn't want to bother my wife. You know, and it was like, but the pain in my feet. And I didn't know if I was crying because of the pain or because I couldn't sleep, which is another horrible thing. You know, the first day I smoked marijuana, I got the first good sleep I had in 2 or 3 years.
Praise God.
You know, and it's like, and it's not addictive, right? I mean, I know, I smoked cigarettes for 50 years now. That's addictive. You know? I know, everybody knows a person who's addicted to Coca-Cola or, you know, whatever, alcohol and stuff like that. I used to be addicted to alcohol. It's weird, you know. Whatever, you know. I mean, I would drink a big bottle of wine a night, you know. Sometimes a big bottle when you stayed up late. I started smoking marijuana. The first thing I noticed was I get up in the morning and there's a half a glass of wine on the table. It was like, shit, I never left a half a glass of wine on the table. Never.
Where's she at?
You know? And then,
That was a sin when I was
and then by the end of the week, you know, I just stopped pouring a glass of wine after dinner. You know, it's like, and I don't. The reality is, I still have a glass of wine, whatever, Christmas time or eat a lot of dinner or something like that. But I don't do the daily kind of thing that I used to. But Prop 205. If anybody really wants to know. And they're going to want to know afterwards, because when it becomes legal, then a lot of people will come out and say, geez, what's it about? What's it about? We have to educate people what it's about. And so this is what Prop 205 does. It makes my medicine over the counter. My medicine now becomes an over the counter medicine. And it's a small step forward. It's a small step forward, but it is such a critically important step, because as California legalizes, as Nevada legalizes, as Arizona legalizes, Vermont and whoever else, Massachusetts, whoever else legalizes, like this will put more and more pressure on the federal government to do the right thing,
To represent the people.
and I got it, and I have to tell you that they won't do it. They know all this stuff. They go to Capitol Hill and they get asked about it by some of our friends. We have some friends up there. We don't have too many friends up there from Arizona, unfortunately, on this issue of marijuana. But they get asked questions and they lie. Can you imagine going up to Capitol Hill, have a senator ask you a question and lying to him? It's just horrible. Should I shut up now?
No, you're good. You do your thing.
Oh, I think I'm about. No, I think I'm just done.
You think that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think? Anything to wrap it
Your
up?
senator's lying.
Thank you for your service, John.